It's my weekly garden report. Pretty happy today. If you check this out, I did a lot of potting up, okay? So here's like all of the tomatoes that I've potted up. This is a lot of work. I started these from seed, and these seed starters here, and took them out of it. This is like one of the best seed starters I've ever used because it's very sturdy. And I took them out of here and potted them up into 3-inch pots. These are the Jiffy pots. They're fully organic. They're going to break down in the soil. I use these every year. So yeah, I have all these. They look pretty healthy. The cotyledon are falling off, which is a good sign. That's fine. And you can see I have some basil in the window there. So yeah, here's a bunch of my tomatoes. I have my super hot peppers over here, like the Reapers and the Death Spiral and stuff like that. They're just babies. My eggplant, which I just transplanted, they had a little bit of transplant shock, but they look healthy now. Here's some hot peppers. These are my Habanero and Fatalii peppers. I grew these last year and I love them. More tomatoes. And I just want to show you guys real quick how I'm potting these up, okay? So anyone that starts seeds in like one of these 72 cell systems, I usually put 2 or 3 seeds in each cell, okay? And the reason for that is you can actually take these out like this, okay? You see this seed system right here. Believe it or not, they're so resilient that you can actually break these apart. A lot of people get worried about this, but they're so resilient that if you break these apart and you're kind of careful with them, the soil actually should be a little bit drier. This is a little wet, like it's a little wetter than I would normally do it. You're gonna separate these cells, which, okay, you just keep, even if you break them off a little bit, you're gonna unravel them and you're gonna have 2 plants now that you can use. See this? I like to lay them out on something like this. They're perfectly fine. They're gonna go into pots. That's what I did with all these eggplant, and they're fine. You know, it's hard to believe. People are like, oh, you can't disrupt the root system. No, that's not how it works. They're so resilient. If you get them in soil, they're gonna be just fine. So now let me show you real quick how to pot up, say, let's see this one here. No, that's still a little wet. Let's do some of this chard. This rainbow chard. It's so easy. So simple, okay? That's gonna go in the 3-inch pot. Coming into my organic Jiffy mix with a spoon. And I'm just going all the way around. And then I'm giving it a little shake. Okay, I'm going around like this. Kind of try to get it in the middle there. Okay, you can bury some of the leaves, it's fine, they like that. You just keep shaking. I like to shake it like that to make it kind of even out a little bit. And that's done. That's potted up. That's gonna go into the sun. This is rainbow chard. I can't wait to plant that. I'm gonna put that right there under the LED. Now that root system was nice and wet, so I don't have to dampen the soil yet. These are actually a lot wetter than I would like them to be because this is the system that you feed water from the bottom. And I overwatered this, so it could be a lot drier than this when you want to transplant. But there's that. We'll go into another 3-inch pot. Let me show you this real quick. Drop it down to the bottom. You know what's crazy? These are just jalapeno peppers. They're not even the super hot ones, and I can smell the capsaicin coming off of this, which is kind of crazy. Almost smells like mace. So same thing with any of these are, you know, nightshades, tomatoes, or anything like that. You just want to keep it centered like this. Okay, you can push it a little bit with your finger and then go in the back all the way around. You want to plant these up to the cotyledon, which is that first set of leaves. If you can't, you know, you get it as deep down in there as you possibly can. I like to plant up to the cotyledon, and it's going to make it a much more sturdy plant. Check that out. That is now potted up. It's going to go here with the other babies, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So like I said, with these are fine. The way you're going to transplant these is a whole different way. You can fill this up like this, so it already has the soil in it. Check this out. So the soil's in that, right? And you can take that whole, check this out. You can take that whole root system and push it in there like that. I know it seems like you're kind of being abusive to the root system, but trust me on this, it works. I've been watching all kinds of videos on this for a long time, and I've actually done it in the past. That's gonna grow. It's that simple. All right, so thanks for watching. I'll be back next week. These will be ready for the ground in about a month or so. They're growing so fast, so hopefully we'll get them in the ground in about a month. Thank you. Peace.